Hey guys, so I'm here with my first update for my Project 10 pan. So I started this project about 2 weeks ago, so this is about 2 weeks of progress, and I'll just get into everything. So firstly, I have my Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. Honestly, I've still been working on my Laura Mercier foundation primer that I have in my Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo. I thought that I would be finished with that primer by now, but I actually still have a little bit left. So I maybe have only used this primer about one time, so I really haven't made that much progress with it. So I'm pretty much just at the same place where I started. I was about maybe 40% of the way through with this, so hopefully by the next update I'll actually be able to make more progress on this one. My next item is my Korres Wild Rose Setting Powder. This I had in my previous Project 10 pan. So still working on this. And I went to New York for a week. I didn't bring this. I don't really like traveling with loose powder, so I brought a pressed powder instead. But I still made some good progress on this. It's slow but steady. Hopefully, you can kind of tell. I guess I never can really measure this that straight. So whenever I show it in a video, it doesn't really line up with the mark that I just made. So maybe that's a little better. But you can kind of see I'm making slow but steady progress on this. I'll be super excited when I finish this, just because it seems like I've been working on it forever. But that is that. And speaking of working on products forever, my next item is my Benefit What's Up. This I also had in my previous Project 10 pan. This is where I am, and this I try to use every day. If I'm in a big hurry, this is a step that I'll skip just because it's not really like an essential step, but I'm making slow progress on it. You can kind of see my first mark compared to my second mark. This is just a very slow moving product, so hopefully someday I'll be able to finish it up. My next item is my Benefit Posietint, and this one, because of the packaging, I don't have a way of measuring like how much progress I've made, but I try to use this every day as well. Again, if I'm in a really big hurry, I'll skip this step. It's just kind of I use it as like a blush base mainly. But there's still quite a bit of product in here, and I had a Benefit like high beam sample, and I ended up taking out the stopper once the product started running low. So I think I'll do the same thing with this, but at this point, still going strong, and I think it will last me quite a bit longer, at least for this project. So that's that. My next item is my Benefit Box Blush in Sugarbomb. This is very old. That's the reason why I wanted to put it in this project. And this is another one that's hard to measure. I watched my old video or my kickoff video back if I could like try to see my progress that I've made. I really didn't see a notable difference. I try to use this most days. I haven't used it every single day, but I've still made some good progress on it, or been trying to make good progress on it. So like this side of the pan is almost out, like the pink side of the blush. I've been trying to focus my brush over on this orangey kind of purpley shade side. So I think that's why I can't see as much progress, because I'm trying to use the product that has more, the side of the product that has more left, but still working on this. I really love this blush. I really think it's great for spring, summer, so I'm really excited. I think it's perfect timing to have this in a Project 10 pan. My next item is my eyelid primer. This is from the Balm. This is the Put a Lid on It. And this I'm actually made pretty good progress with. So you can see I tried to squeeze out the air. This is where I started, the first mark, and where I am now. So I kind of estimated that like within 2 weeks I used about 10% of the product. So I'm estimating I have about 50% left. So this should take another maybe 5-ish weeks. So it shouldn't take that much longer. But I do really like this eyeshadow primer. So that's going well. Then I have my eyeliners. So firstly is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Pencil in Binge. This I'm currently using my Naked 3 palette, and this just doesn't really go that well, so I really haven't been using this eyeliner that often. I've used it a few times, and you can kind of see my like little bit of progress where I started versus where I am now. But with my other liner that I have in this project, it's another Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. This is in the color Stash. I have used this one quite a bit. I find that this works a lot better. It is a green, kind of olive green color, but it doesn't really come off as being like super bright or anything. And you can't really tell it's a colored eyeliner. So you can see where I started with Stash and the progress I was able to make there. And when I started, I had less of Binge than Stash. It's still that way, but they're very close now. Pretty much have the same amount in both, but slightly more Stash left. But excited with the progress that I've made on Stash, and hopefully I'm switching up my eyeshadow palettes each month. Hopefully with my next eyeshadow palette that I use, I'll be able to use Binge some more. So I'm glad that I have 2 eyeliners, so it does give me more options. My next item is my Benefit Bad Gal Lash. This, again, it's a product that I don't have a way of measuring. I tend to get like about 3 months of use out of these type of like sample size mascara. Did I call this an eyeliner? Mascara, obviously. I tend to get about 3 months of use out of these, so we'll just see how long it lasts, and I'll just use it till it's dried up or used up. So there's that. And then finally, I have my lip products. So starting off, this is the NARS, what is this? The Velvet Gloss Lip Pencil in the color New Lover. And this I was able to make some good, well, I was able to make a little bit of progress with it. So you can see where I started and where I am now. So I wore this some days, not every day. I have a few different colors. So I'm kind of mixing up the lip color just to make it a little more interesting. So made some progress with that. And then I was really surprised with the progress I made with this lipstick. This is the Makeup Forever lipstick in Copper Penny. And this, like just from using it, I thought that I hadn't used very much. And I guess, I don't know, I was surprised with the amount of progress. So I measured it on the here, and you can see, and I kind of measured it from like the top part of the lipstick. So where I started versus where I am now. So I was very happy with that, and I do like using this color. That's what I'm wearing today. So I've been enjoying using that. And finally, my last item is my lip gloss. This is the Benefit Dandelion Ultra Plush Lip Gloss. And this, I try to squeeze out the air because this packaging like retains a lot of air, so I never feel like I've used any of it. But I did make a little bit of progress with this, so you can kind of see where I started and where I am now. So, you know, I'm happy with that. And yeah, I'm happy with the progress I made. I haven't used anything up yet. I wasn't really expecting to. It's only 2 weeks in. But yeah, that is everything. And I'll have, for this project, I plan to have updates every 2 weeks. So definitely keep an eye out for my future updates. But I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.